From Daikin Park in Houston, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Houston Astros. And this is the rubber match, see?
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound now, Framber Valdez. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Ripped to third and caught. Here's a Mets lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
David Wright up now for the Mets with 3 hits on the series and one of them a homer. Wright matched a homer in his last game. 1 out, bases empty. The next pitch misses. Now 2-0. That one to first. Bagwell. He takes it on his own. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Third, the center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases.
And toss to Bagwell, and the Mets go 1-2-3. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Sean Manaea. What do you look for here?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win a ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
On the ground to short. Lindor on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting second.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Jeremy Pena stands in now and watches strike 1. And now the lefty on the ground to third. And it goes foul. Just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just off the inside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
1 down, base is empty. Base hit center field.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So a man at first. Jeff Bagwell getting ready to hit. That's in there. That's strike 1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. Bagwell measures 6 feet even, 26 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Bagwell with his swing, and he launches one deep to left field. That's well hit, and it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Craig Biggio. That's in for a strike. That one fouled off. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Bagwell over at second, 1 down. That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Liner, base hit. Bagwell on his way home. Out at the plate.
Batting fifth.
I get pretty fired up on plays like that, especially as a former outfielder. Textbook, excellent footwork, came up with a nice crow hop, throw on the money to the plate. Man, it doesn't get any better than that. And a nice job as well by the catcher. Handle that throw, put the tag on, and the ball stays in the mitt.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. There's a strike. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Back-to-back base hits. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. 3 for 7 in the series so far. And first offering is fouled off. Paredes went deep in his most recent game. 2 runs across in the inning here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Next offering is fouled back. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Right, pulls that one down, and that's the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the second inning now from Dyken Park. It's the Astros 2 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Houston, and now the first baseman, Carlos Delgado.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Valdez back to work. That's inside. And foul ball.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Slider misses outside. Gets a piece and stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hard ground ball, base knock. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And takes low for ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
The 1-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Myers racing over to make the catch.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. 4 for 7 in the series, so he's been good. Misses outside, and that is ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Strike 1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
That one finds the corner, and the count 1-2. On the ground, could be 2. The turn by Biggio at second. On to Bagwell, double play, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Astros 2 and the Mets nothing. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So digging in, Jake Myers.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Outside with a breaking ball. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
We often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Diaz gets his lead at first with nobody out. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Everything in that at bat was away until the final pitch. 3 pitches in a row on the outside part of the plate, and of course that gets you conditioned to look out there, maybe a little bit out on your toes. So a great call on pitch number 4 to just hit that inside part of the plate and freeze him for strike 3.
Pedro Leon up next for the Astros. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. And that's in there at the knees. The 1-1 is fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lace down the line, cook the extra bases, and that's going to get into the corner. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, not in time. He's safe at the plate, and they lead by 3.
Well done, drives in the run. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And that's in for a strike. One out and a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. Out to short, Lindor. Fires across the diamond, and they get Altuve for the out.
Batter, number 3, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Singled and scored his first time. That one clips the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Brandon Nimmo.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Leon takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number one.
Batting it, the second baseman, Jeff
And
McNeil.
now here's Jeff McNeil. And there's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one.
Hey!
The other way. Oh, he botches it. Gets off a throw. The throw is late. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball. McNeil leads off first with one away.
That's a ball. 3 balls, no strikes.
And ball four, two aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire
The
at
bat,
bat.
the shortstop.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 1 so far. On the ground. And that's just foul. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
2 on, 1 out. Squirts away a little bit. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Tags the runner. Over to Bagwell, and that double play ends the inning. Mets lead 1. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeff Bagwell. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Ground ball left side. Fires over to first. Bagwell out on the play.
Now batting, the second baseman, Craig Biggio.
So next up for Houston, Craig Biggio.
Batting in the cleanup spot today, but you could easily see him in the 2-hole and even sometimes leading off.
That one's in there. Strike one.
0-1.
swing and a liner foul off to the right. One down, base is empty. Way inside.
2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Right. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's
Now
2 away.
Left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. RBI single his last time up. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
That's off the mark, and now 2-0. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
And it's fouled away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch is outside. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Around first, digging for 2. Now a relay to second. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And now, Isaac Paredes. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Inside, and a count even 1-1. Action in the Mets bullpen. Jose Butto appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So the Astros leave one, but they lead it 3-0. Back here at Dyken Park. Start of the 4th. Now here is David Wright. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Next offering is in for a strike. Almost got him.
2 strikes.
Popped up. Biggio. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Carlos.
Now
Beltran.
Here's the switch hitting power threat, Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1. Beltran, the former Rookie of the Year, 29 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Next offering is foul back. The Astros leading by 3, top half of inning number 4. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's out. Trying for 2. 2 down, base is empty. Stepping in, Carlos Delgado. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Ripped to short. Tossed to Bagwell. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Lindor on to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
The center fielder, number 6. Jake Myers.
So up next, Jake Myers. His first at bat was a strikeout. There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Makes a sliding stop. The throw, and they get the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Two outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Houston, Pedro Leon. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
In the air, right field. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Valdez back to work. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter, the right fielder, Juan
Soto now. He hit into a double play his first time up.
1-0.
In the dirt. Vientos gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That's to third, and that's a fair ball. It's in and out of his glove. Now second and third, and nobody out.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. First offering, and it just misses. There's a strike. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Two in scoring position, nobody out, and we're at the top of the fifth. That one not close, and it's 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is a big first out.
He just ran out of patience there. It took a couple of pitches to even that count off. 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Reached on an infield single his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Two on, 1 out. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. 1 down. Runners at second and third. And that's in the dirt.
3-2.
And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Alvarez.
Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Walked his first time. Just
that ball went
missed.
out.
The 1-0. And that one is lifted in the air. Myers on the move. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's now a 2-run game.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Tap foul at the plate. Softly hit to third. Paredes fires over to first. Lindor retired. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Mets 1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Jose Altuve up to hit here. That clips the corner.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Ball one.
And now the count is even. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Up the middle, McNeil. One up, one down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and
The
produced
batter,
exactly
3.
what he was looking for.
Shortstop,
Ball on the ground,
Jeremy.
nice ground out.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That's it for Sean Manaea, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for
A new
New
arm
York.
into the game, the righty,
Number
Dedniel
72.
Nunez.
Just trying to keep this one close here,
Nunez.
and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Close one,
Ball
doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. The shortstop takes the ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. That one out to right. Soto gets under it. He's got it. Out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman,
Jeff Bagwell up next for the Astros. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. That one ripped. Gone into the Crawford boxes. A home run. An absolute smash to left. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 4-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now here is Craig Biggio.
Ball that's
Just
outside.
missed. Two down, nobody on. Pitch is in for a strike, and the count 1-1.
Strike.
And downstairs.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Outside with a breaking ball. Yordan Alvarez waiting to hit for Houston. 2 outs. High fly ball out to left field. Nimmo makes the grab, and that's the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, David Wright.
Right.
That catches the top part of the zone, and that is strike one.
Well, these Mets looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And it is 2-1.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That misses the zone. 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just missed the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Beltran has to step out of the way for ball 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Fought off foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
That one is absolutely belted. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
The first baseman, number 25, Carlos Delgado.
And here's the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. 1 for 2. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And now 2-1.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Right at first, one gone. Foul ball there. Two. Runner takes off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and misses. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Vientos in the box again. Takes a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one way inside.
2 strikes.
Two outs. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Astros 4 and the Mets 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Yordan Alvarez. And that misses off the outside edge.
Nope.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot.
Now
didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man at first. So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. That one's in there, 0-1. Nobody out, runner at first. Got him swinging. Now 1 away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And there's a ball. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So they go quietly there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Mets 1. Back here in Houston, and now Juan Soto. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
On the ground, right side, but it kicks foul. That's inside. And the count is 1-2. The Astros have some action in their pen. Josh Hader appears to be getting loose. King warming up as well. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next offering misses down and away. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching for
So
the
a new
Astros,
pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros,
Number 71.
Josh Hader.
Josh Hader.
Brandon Nimmo will hit next. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. This one in the air, center field. Myers sizing this one up. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jeff.
Here's the second baseman,
McNeil.
Jeff McNeil. Hader, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. There's a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Oh, 0-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And that one missing low.
A couple sliders away, gets that hitter to really start looking and even leaning out over the plate. Very susceptible for the 2-seamer here. Let's see what he throws.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Astros 4 and the Mets 1.
Now pitching for the
So
Mets,
out of the pen comes the right-hander,
Number
Sean
71.
Reed Foley.
Sean Reed Foley.
And here is
Leading up
Jake
for the
Myers.
Astros, the center fielder, Jake Myers.
Right through there for a strike. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or way.
and miss, struck him out, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started.
The right
3-pitch
fielder,
strikeout.
4,
You've got to be better at the
Pedro.
plate right there, at least to foul
Right
something
on.
off, extend that at bat.
Leon batting with one down, takes a strike. Next pitch way upstairs. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he
Now
punches
batting,
out the
the
first 2
designated
batters
hitter,
he's faced in
Jose
this one, getting straight to work.
Altuve.
Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
Altuve stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Pulls that one foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is downstairs. Just missed.
Inside ball 3.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases, his first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1.
Jose Altuve packs a lot of power in his swing. The ball just explodes off his bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Two outs, nobody on. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. 1 for 3. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Top of the zone for a strike, and it's 1-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Stays alive. Popped up. Lindor brings it in, and that is that. Jose Altuve goes yard for the Astros. It's now 5-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian Abreu.
And he's got a nice lead to work with,
Now
so he
pitching for
should
the
come in
Astros.
throwing strikes, attacking these
Number
hitters.
52, Brian Abreu.
Here's the catcher for the
Leading
Mets,
off for the
Francisco
Mets, the catcher,
Alvarez.
number 4,
Picked up an
Francisco
RBI in his last at bat.
Alvarez.
Still their only run of the game so far.
On the outside corner for a strike. And it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Sean Dubin preparing to come on if needed. King, a left-hander, also throwing. And it's
Inside
even up.
ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball. Down.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. Just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. This one in the air, right field. Leon in position. They got it for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 5, David.
2 down, base
Wright.
is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, David Wright. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the center
So
fielder,
digging in, Carlos Beltran. Gets the call, and that's strike 1. Right, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball 1.
That one's in there, and a count 1 and 2. And there's a ball.
2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Got him swinging. Mets strand 1. They're down here 5-1.
Now pitching for
Back
New
now,
York.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the
33.
bottom of the 8th. A.J. Minter.
Minter.
3-4-5 due up for the home team.
The
And
first
stepping
baseman,
in for the Astros, Jeff Bagwell.
Bagwell.
He's already homered in this game. And that drops in for a strike. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. And the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's
Now
what a good
batting,
power pitcher
second
can do to you.
baseman,
He's hitting the
Fred.
spots, filling up the strike zone.
Biggio.
Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Biggio in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
In the air on the infield, Delgado. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, the left fielder,
2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for
Alvarez.
Houston, Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nimmo snags it, And that is the third out of the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Dubin.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
And now, Carlos Delgado.
The first baseman, Carlos Delgado.
There's a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Activity in the Houston bullpen. Forrest Whitley getting loose out there. Javier getting loose as well. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And that's just foul. And that one almost got him. And a ball evens the count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
And that is out of play. The Astros leading by 4 here at the top of the ninth. And there's a foul ball. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Next offering is down low.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, right fielder Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. And ball one. That one missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's fouled off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now only one out remaining.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Ball one there. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
The Mets down to their final strike. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. That one ripped right center field. And that is gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Sean Dubin gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So the closer
Astros,
summoned from the bullpen, Billy
number
Wagner.
13.
Well, the best relievers
Billy.
love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. First pitch just misses. Foul ball. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. That one drifts inside.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Two outs. And that one is inside, and it's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Alvarez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The tying run at the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Tying run at the plate. And that one missing inside
ball
a sharp slider.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Three-two. Battling here as he fouls it away. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He leaves the yard to right. It's their second home run of the inning, and we are starting over. It's 5-5. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. A switch hitter batting right. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss and a slider.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Off the mark there. Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. All even at 5 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. Minter back to work. That one close, ruled the ball. And that is ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Edwin Diaz, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Young also throwing. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Here's the catcher to
Now
hit,
batting,
Yainer
the
Diaz.
catcher, Yainer Diaz.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. In for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle, McNeil. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jake Myers. Up next for the Astros. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Fastball for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next offering is in for a strike. Trying to send this to extra innings. And that's a strikeout looking. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Astros are down quietly, and this remains a 5-5 ball game.
Now pitching for
the Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Brian King.
Brian King.
Now the third baseman, David Wright.
The third baseman.
Now this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
First pitch, and he just misses. Just missed. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. In one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. And that one fouled off. Popped up first base side. Bagwell makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
The first baseman, number 25, Carlos Delgado.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Delgado.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. With the go-ahead run at third, and here in extra innings. On the ground to third, down to third, and he gets back safely. To first, 2 away.
Just a great effort all the way around at third base right there. Nice job to get a glove on it with the dive, but it was the recovery that was so impressive. If he doesn't hop to his feet and get the throw off in such a fluid motion over there, I kind of doubt he gets the out.
And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. And that one fouled off. That misses. Ball one.
That's when you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looks to me like he's barking, that's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. No runs, one hit, a double, no errors, and one man left. On to the bottom of inning number 10. We're all tied up 5-5. Back here at extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Danny Young, ready to make his season debut, and it comes at a high leverage spot. And now it's going to be Pedro Leon.
The right fielder, Pedro Leon.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That misses the zone. 1-1. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. One out, the bottom of the 10th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So now here's the DH, Jose Altuve. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike. On the ground right side. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
One down, runner at first. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And 1-2.
2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. One down, winning run on at first. Line drive, that's a base hit. Ball back in a hurry, and the winning run now at second with only 1 away.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
And the batter now, Jeff Bagwell, and that's in there at the knees for a strike. Winning run stands at second. Squirts away a little bit. Both runners move up on the wild pitch, And the double play is no longer in order.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Biggio in the box now, takes strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Hit on the ground might be 2. He flips it to second in time. Across is the winning run, and the Astros walk it off in extra innings.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.